Greetings, Benjamin J from BENZTRAINZ with another in the series. Well, what you're looking at is that Lionel electronic tinder that arrived, I don't know, 4 or 5 days ago. Anyway, dead as proverbial hammer. The circuit board is dead. So anyway, I've taken the circuit board out and just using it as a standard tinder. But since it has a hot truck on it, truck with a power roller, I thought I'd go ahead and put a spotlight on it, or a searchlight. So I installed a Marks Searchlight out of the junk box, and I just got this put together. It took about 20 minutes to make this, something like that. Now, as you see, it's self-powered. It actually works quite well. So getting it ready for its first trip around the rail, and have put it on the outside rail with the passenger consist. Anyway, I just got this thing assembled. As you see, the original wires are here. And I'll very likely tape these up out of the way. But they got to have some slack because they're attached directly to the truck. Anyway, it had a power roller on it. So I used a single edge razor blade and some alcohol, scraped the roller, and then as you can tell, I've rebent the copper tabs for more downforce on the axle. These tabs provide ground, of course. So we've got one wire coming directly off the roller, one wire coming off the tabs, both going up to this spotlight or searchlight. And like I said, it took about 20 minutes to mount this on there, something like that. And it works. It actually works quite well. So getting ready for its first trip around the rail. So I thought I would do a video to document it. Now, whether I repair that board or not, this tinder now has a searchlight on it. So anyway, very likely, I probably won't do anything with that circuit board. But we'll see. But in the meantime, since this had a hot truck, I figured I would go ahead and put a searchlight on it. So it's ready for its first trip around the rail. On the outside rail, the Lionel 8304, the Milwaukee Road originally electronic tinder, now of course converted to a searchlight tinder. Let's see how this runs. Alright, this is the first trip around the rail testing that roller. That thing was really covered in oxide. And as you see, this is running all virtually flicker free. That's actually running quite well. So it took about 20 minutes to make this. And like I said, if I repair the board, I'll still have a tinder with a searchlight on it that chuffs. So we'll see. But in the meantime, I want to make use of that power roller, so I just added that Marks Searchlight out of the junk box. And it gave me another piece of lighted rolling stock that cost exactly nothing. Like I said, about 20 minutes of my time, something like that. As you can see, that's virtually flicker-free all the way around the rail. So a self-powered tinder. Anyway, I just want to do a quick follow-up video on this. As I always stress, don't overlook the junk. You know, this thing was dead as proverbial hammer. But it had a power roller on it, so why not just add a searchlight? It's easy, gives you a new piece of lighted rolling stock, work with stuff you have, and it costs you nothing. So a quick follow-up video. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to drop me an email, BENZTRAINZ@gmail.com. And as always, thank you for watching.